Hey guys, I'm Ninja Bear here. I wanted to also do for Tuesday, since like I said, I missed the last 2 weeks. So I'm just bombarding you with a bunch of videos, and should be continuing next. We should be on regular schedule next week. But I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and that's a comparison video between the American toy made from Hasbro for about $20, and then the uh, Figma, which is the Japanese manufacturer of figures, one of the figure manufacturers in Japan, and I think this one was I believe this one was $50, so it's about double the price. But you'll see the differences because I don't know if technically there's like a mid range like for American stuff because it's either like $20 or like $100 and then up from there for posables. There's not really any that I've seen that have been like $50, just like in that middle range. I've also not seen that there's been any Asian manufacturers that do pose figures that are less than $50. So that's also something to um, think about as well. But without further ado, we're going to go and compare them. You can see them already in the differences in the height. Of course, Darth Vader is also really, really tall as a character, so you're going to probably see that he's a little bit taller. But for the relatively speaking, they're both pretty much the same scale, but definitely more detail. You'll see in the saber. Saber has one ball joint for the shoulder, a particularly interesting joint for the wrist, which you can go side to side, up and down, and then the hand is also ball jointed. She only came with one accessory, which was the caliburn and the sheath, and then her neck has almost like a full range motion. Um, then the hair is posable as well. Also, the dress can be expanded to kind of allow for more poses. So that's also a plus. And then her face, of course, as we saw in the Lily Saber video, which went out previously, she has faceplates and extra hands. Now, for $20, which like I said is really honestly like the only range I can think of that was American, you do get great characters because the Figmas and all that, like the ones that have been licensed out, are much more expensive. They're almost like $100 just for that. Because I do know that they have the Marvel ones, and those ones are like almost like $100, nearly $100, and that's before shipping and import things. So I mean, there is that advantage, but you don't really get a lot of range with, um, like there is move side to side, up and down. The hand is. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not even focusing. The hand is on a pivot, kind of. It's like on a hinge, but also can move around. So it's probably on a peg or some sort. The shoulder is kind of on a much more restricted, all hinge thing again. You can see that there. The legs, they don't have, this one's not double jointed, but it's like I said, it's the middle range one. The leg has a twist from the on the top there, and then has um, ball jointed pegs. The head, which you might have known, man, since Darth Vader's like taller, like I have to like pan up a little more. Hold on, man. Darth Vader being like 7 feet tall is like crazy. But yeah, like the head joint is not very much, but it's also, remember, it's also a helmet. He's got cloth pieces, so that's also something to take into consideration again. So overall, I prefer As far as like licensed products, U.S. licensed products, I prefer getting of course, the Hasbro regular Hasbro brands because they're cheaper. But as far as actual like mobility and stuff, um, I think I still Figma's my favorite. There is also Revolve Tech and SH Figure Arts that I don't like Revolve Tech because of the noises that they make with their joints, and I have not actually purchased an SH Figure Arts. But overall, they're still great toys and your figures there, and you're still getting necessary. You still get the both usually the same amount of value, but remember, one is my apologies. What is going to be significantly more money. Um, but yeah, they're basically buck for buck. You're getting what you're paying for on either one. I just like I said, just want to do a comparison video because one, they both had sabers, and two, I just thought that it'd be a nice little bonus video after the three other videos that I'm going to be putting up this week. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.